Your why and you're playing for God into just everyday life, everything that you do?
I think it has to do a lot with how people see you. So like, if I'm gonna walk around campus, I'm gonna walk around like as if God was there. Like if Jesus was walking right next to me, like I'm gonna portray myself as someone that He wants to be or associated with. So just doing that, and like even at the field, like the way I talk to people and interact with people, I want it to be like Christian. Like I want it to be the way Jesus lived. So I just strive to do that every day. And of course, we all fall short. But I'm also surrounded by a lot of good people that help make that happen.
And for your faith, who are kind of, or in general for your playing and just who you are as a person, your character, who are those role models in your life growing up and even now that you really look to and kind of instilled all of that into you?
It actually didn't really happen until I got here. So like I grew up in a Christian home, so my family was always like we were always going to church if I didn't have softball. But once I got here, it was really Lindsay. She was always at FCA and our Bible study meetings and all of that. So like being able to go to her and talk to her about that was very comforting. And then got in with Shelby Sinceri. I used to play with her on the Bombers actually before I got here, and she helped a little bit with it, like learning how to balance it, and time management, and waking up, reading your Bible, and all that stuff. And I feel like we've just like made it a culture kind of. It's like not a culture on the field, like you have to be Christian to play here or anything, but like off the field, like having that community to go to. Like I think it's really helpful, and a lot of people have actually been like impacted by it. So like there's Raylene Gutierrez, she got baptized last year around this time, and Allie Newland in the fall, and I think Allie Kilponen's actually going to get baptized soon too. So it's cool to see like the outreach going on.
So going into the season and the first game against South Alabama, what are you kind of most excited for fans to see from you guys?
I'm excited for them to see our freshmen in the competitiveness between everyone. Like I think this year has been the most competitive year at each position. So like at shortstop, like it's me and Sid Peterson, and at second base it's Sid and Presley and Kennedy. So like there's just so many people everywhere that could be battling for spots, and I think it'll be exciting to see like who wins them out and like what the difference is on the field.
Well, that's all I have. Thank you for it.
Thank you.
Hey, how are you doing today?
Good, how are you?
So I was just trying to get like what your sense of you felt like the culture was going to be as far as like, not just the veterans stepping up, but like especially the younger parts of the roster being able to step in and fill those shoes. How confident you all feel, and how you're able to just kind of gel.
Yeah, I think we've done a good job of that this year, of gelling. Like you said, like there's a couple of freshmen that like really stick out and really like get you going in the right direction. And I think they've fallen in well with our culture of just pulling for each other, like always being together, like whatever it takes to get something done. Like we're going to be there for each other. And I don't know, it's just been a good gelling moment.
And also, just speak on like how having so many home games this year is really going to like help y'all start off like with a good boost of momentum.
It's always great to play at Tiger Park. I mean, we have the best fans in the country. Everybody says it. Everybody knows it. But I think it'll be good to be able to play under our lights a lot and just get comfortable being around each other and being in the atmosphere that is that competitive.
Are there any other players that just come to mind that you think are just going to take a leap from last year to this year that will, kind of help y'all propel forward, further in the season?
I think Georgia will be one of those players. Last year she was there, she was in the lineup, but she kind of like went under the radar a little bit. I think this will definitely be her breakout year. Her practices have been very impressive. And I think there's a couple of the freshmen. So Sid Peterson, I think you'll see her a lot. She's a little ball of juice. And in the outfield, I don't know what it will look like, but there will be a new face out there, and it will look pretty good.
How do you feel from the super regionals like last year? You feel like it's in the past, you're over it, or is it something that kind of just still kind of weighs on you that you just want to feel like you want to accomplish and like get past it for the next goal?
I wouldn't say it's a weight, more of just like a motivation. So like Coach was talking about, we have pictures on the screens around the mic and around the facility of that moment of them dogpiling on our field, and just using that as motivation every day to like take that extra inch. Like it could have been that one extra pitch that made the difference or that one extra play. Like, I know I had a play up the middle that I messed up. So, like, it could have been that play that changed the whole game. So just working on that, you're good.
And for your first game against South Alabama, is there just any one particular thing that you in particular are looking for, like forward to the most?
I'm just looking forward to see how we play together. So, like, we always do our inner squads and stuff, but we're still split, really. So I'm excited to see what it looks like all together and, like, what the dugout looks like, the energy that comes from there, and just setting the bar early in the year.
Thank you.
Thank you.